Welcome in. Let's see who we got coming in here this morning. All right, if you are new to Dubb, if you can please put a one in the chat, that would be fantastic if you're new. Two, if you're returning, if you've had Dubb for a little while and you kind of know your way around what you're doing, you've recorded some videos, you're kind of making your way and coming back in. Perfect. And then if the ones, if you put a one in there, if you don't mind as well, just dropping your industry, that would be cool. You know, whether you're in real estate or you're in insurance or coaching and consulting, financial, recruitment, whatever that would be, that'd be awesome. And then we'll kind of tailor it as we kind of move along here with what we're going to be talking about. Let's see. So we've got, I see real estate, great. Real estate, consulting, lending. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's see what else we have. Income planning. All right, perfect. Thanks, Mark. All right, awesome. All right, good. So let me do this. Let me just say a quick hi to all the different ones in here. If you'd like to say hello, you can unmute yourself. Like we can start with, let's see, I believe, let's see, Kate. Let's see, Kate. Let me come over to you, Kate. If you'd like to say hello, you can unmute yourself if you'd like to. There we go. You should be able to say hi if you want to say hello. If not, you can just say hi in the chat. It's okay. I know people are doing a bunch of stuff. Hey, Kate,
Hello.
welcome in.
Thank you.
So where are you kind of at in the process? You just checking Dubb out, or have you recorded any videos yet, or are you kind of getting the lay of the land?
I've just started checking you out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're going to be walking through typically how these trainings go is Monday through Friday. I'm going to walk through the basics. I'm going to say, here's how we record different use cases, talk about that, the hook. And then these trainings are going to be on our YouTube support probably within a couple hours, typically our YouTube support channel. And then what people typically do is if they're like, hey, I want to see that LinkedIn part again or that email part, they'll go back, watch the training, and then go from there.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you.
Meet you. And then let's see who else. Teresa, I saw you're a one as well. So Teresa, if you'd like to say hello, you can. If you want to say hi, and again, if you can say hi in the chat if you'd like to. Totally up to you.
Hi.
Hey, good to meet you, Teresa. How are you?
Good. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So what kind of brings you our way?
So I just signed up
Yeah.
and we're signing our team up.
Oh, very.
Yeah, we're in lending and we want to be able to utilize these videos and get our word out and messages.
That's fantastic. That's really good. Yeah. Hey, team. That's awesome. You guys are doing it all together, which means you can learn from each other, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. Well, good to meet you, Teresa. If you have any questions, let me know. Pop them in the chat, and then we'll kind of reconvene on the backside.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And let's see. Idris, I saw your one as well. Let's see, Idris, if you'd like to say hello, you can if you'd like to. I saw you put a one in there in the chat. If you want to say hi.
Yes, it's actually Idris.
Oh, Idris, nice to meet you, Idris.
Me too.
So what kind of brings you our way?
I am in the what I do is I work with entrepreneurs, the people who are inspiring to become entrepreneurs,
Okay.
and teach them basically how to go from being an employee to being a business owner through mindset, leadership, development, things like that. And we do it on the platform of financial education and services.
That's great. That's really cool. I think a lot of people can probably relate to that in terms of wanting to make that transition. That's neat.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good to meet you, my friend. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat.
Okay.
Great. And then let's see. I think Mark, I saw you put a one in there as well. So Mark, if you'd like to say hello, you can. If you want to say hi. And if you're busy on your side, totally get it, especially with webinars. You can say hi in the chat if you want to.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you?
Aloha from Omaha. I'm in
Good to
retirement
meet
income planning business. I'm going nationwide, and I want to use Dubb as part of support videos that I'll be sending people.
That's
So
great.
I'm anxious
Nice.
to get rolling. I plugged into a very successful group that I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm pretty excited. So I'm very new to Dubb, and I want to do my first video here in about an hour.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. That's great. Yeah, if you want to, I was going to put this in the chat, but I'll put it in right now so I'm going to mention it. If you want feedback, if anybody wants feedback on their videos, especially when they're, you're first making them, if you want to, there's an email called feedback@Dubb. I just put it in the chat. So if
okay.
you want to send us anything, feel free, you can do that. And then we can kind of say, hey, maybe, adjustment here, adjustment there. We love looking at that stuff. So
Okay.
cool. Well, good to meet you, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah. And let's see. Okay, so I guess time-wise, we probably got to pop in a little bit. All right. Well, listen, hello to everyone. I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to walk through the basics here. Again, if anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat, and we'll get them on the backside. And then again, this training is going to be on our YouTube support channel within, I would say, typically a couple hours. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. I just dropped the link in there, and that's our YouTube support channel right there, which is where all our live trainings kind of go to live afterwards. So, all right, so let me share my screen and let's jump in. Okay, here we go. All right, so this right here, so when you think about Dubb, it's going to be this right here. Now, there are different ways to record Dubb in terms of styles, but anytime you record a Dubb video, it's going to be a 3-second animated preview like you see right here. So whatever I'm doing for the first 3 seconds is going to repeat in this motion. Now, you can technically, with editing inside of the platform, change it to a different part of the video if you want it to be the first 3 seconds, kind of like you can with social media. You can just slide it to a different part, or you could upload your own thumbnail. But to be efficient with these, when you get ready to hit record, just kind of know what you're going to be doing and then apply the following things. So number one is going to be, it's visually, this is an example right here, and I'm going to show you different styles, but this is recorded with the webcam, basic webcam inside of Dubb. I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone. And the Dubb mobile app has a whiteboard feature where you can type. I think it's like 30 something characters. So, 4 or 5 word phrase or question you can put in there. And the reason we typed "what's your hook" is because you want to have a hook with these things. Now, before I get into the hook, last part of the physical part of this, I'm pointing at the phone. You can lean forward and wave, just something a little physical, a little movement. It's an animated preview, so we want to have some kind of movement to it. Now, as far as the hook goes, any of these videos with any of the styles I'm going to show you after this one, you want to come up with your hook first. So if you use ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, if you're even inside Dubb and you use Auto here at the top, this is our little AI guide right inside here. So if you ask any of the AIs, please give me a 5 to 6 word hook from my ICP, my ideal client profile, the people I'm reaching out to. Here's my industry. Here's why I'm reaching out, whether it's one-to-one, one-to-many. Here's what I would like them to do. But I need a 5 to 6 word hook that's going to get them to want to click. So when it gives you that list, you just give it a little pass through, give it a human pass, see what you like, don't like. You can have the AI adjust it if you want to. And then once you nail down your hook, then it's about how do I visually show that within the videos. So this one right here is on the whiteboard. And it's probably one of the most straightforward styles that you can get because the message is right there, right in front of someone's face when you have it. Now, as far as a different style with this same webcam, seated in the same seat, you can do something like this. So you can do a virtual background behind you if you'd like. It could be someone's profile, it could be a property in real estate, it could be a company website, it could be a screenshot someone did, it could be an article you want to share, anything that's going to give context to the person when they see the visual here before they even click on it. Like if I was in real estate, I could have something like this if I wanted to, the property behind me. Now, regardless of real estate, when you have that image behind you, that screenshot, you also can hold up the whiteboard as well. So I'm doing both of those things in this video. You don't have to do both, but you can combine it. See where I said, okay, about this property, I have the address right there. If I'm sending someone a video and they have their profile behind me, I could still have the hook because I have that question or statement that's going to make them want to click on this thing. So those are the things to think about from the basic webcam in terms of the visual behind you, holding up the phone with the message, or doing both. And these kinds of styles work really good for introduction videos, referrals, one-to-one, one-to-many. Maybe there's an update. So it's all about, again, finding what that hook is and just finding a way to display it visually. And this is a pretty good straightforward style that can be recorded right from your webcam. Another good style is this one right here. This is the screen recorder that we have called the Dubb Chrome extension. So the Dubb Chrome extension is a browser-based screen recorder. So it can be on top of any website that you'd like. So whatever site you want to pull up. This one here is obviously, a market update in real estate. And I have myself in a bubble. Now, you'll notice I have the little annotation arrows pointing to me as well. And I also have that whiteboard again inside of the bubble. Now, you don't have to have that. I could have been waving and pointing, and that's worked over the years. But why not take it an additional step so someone has that little bit more information about them wanting to click? I know it's a market update, but there's been a big change. And you can do that within any industry. So if there's a website you want to be on top of, the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder that we're going to cover is a neat way to do it. This is also a great way to reach out on LinkedIn that we're going to show as well. So having that bubble being physically on top of something. Now, another way to record, another screen recorder that we have is the Dubb desktop app. So the Dubb desktop app is like a drone that flies over the top of everything and can record on top of anything, whereas the Chrome that you just saw is just browser based. So you notice here with the desktop app, I've zoomed in and cropped into a certain part of the site and I'm pointing something out specifically. Now, the desktop app also has some other cool functionality as well. So when I show both, I'll give you a comparison so you can see the difference. But in the basic part of it, Chrome browser-based, desktop app can fly over everything and record on top of anything. And then we also have the mobile app. So the mobile app can do virtual background behind. So again, whatever you want to screenshot behind, you put it behind you, and you can do text on the screen like you see right here. And then you also can do the hook. So I said, hi, John, but that's a perfect spot to put your hook that you're looking up. Put it up there, put it down here, a different color font, wherever you want it. You're able to do that right from the mobile. Another cool function of the mobile is this one right here, which is picture in picture. Really good for property walkthroughs in real estate. Uses both cameras on the phone so you can show what's in front of you while you're recording. But if you're not in real estate, if you're at a live event or a function, you can record the crowd when you're there, send that video out to your folks when you leave. You also could, if you are interviewing someone or like getting a testimonial, like someone's physically with you, you could have them sitting across from you, record them, and then you could be on the screen as well asking them the questions. You also could pull up a website. Like if you pull up someone's profile or article or company website, take your phone physically and just lean in on your computer and show the site, and you're on the screen as well. So these are all different visually engaging ways for people to want to click on what you're showing them. Now, when they do decide to click, and they're like, all right, I want to click on this video, they're going to be taken to a customized landing page called a preset. Now, when they land here, this preset landing page has got some stuff on it. So it's going to have your logo over here to the left. It's going to have the video you recorded right in the middle. And it's going to have playlist videos to the right. They're going to play seamlessly right after that video is concluded. The power of the playlist video is it's not only going to provide more information within the videos, but it enables you to record a video one time, minute, minute and a half, basically your pitch video about you, your product or services, your company that will always play and it goes right into it. Now, the reason it should be in the playlist is because, like we were mentioning before, these initial videos should really be about the hook, the challenge, the piece of information that you're offering. And it should be, 30, 40 seconds, get in, get out. And then just mention, by the way, check out this next video. It's going to be about myself, my background, my company, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of these first videos, you definitely want to point down and have them take an action, which is below here, your CTAs, your call to action buttons. What do you want someone to do when they're done consuming the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? It's probably been the most popular button over the years. But do you want them to visit your website? Do you want them to download a document, a listing agreement, a contract? Do you want them to download a guide? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want to link to an external form? Do you want them to check out your website? How about check out a case study? How about leave them a review, have them leave you a review? So there's a lot of choices down there. You just want to make the decision on the fact that you want to be able to understand what's happening with the actual, when they're watching the video, what do you want them to do next? That's the biggest thing. So once they decided on what they're going to do, they're going to click, obviously. And a last part of this page over here is to the right, the AI assistant, the sales interactive assistant. Now, with this, it's pretty cool. We've had this for about a year and a half on here, and it's pretty neat because you don't have to have this on the page, but if you do, it's a pretty cool thing to have because when you're here, you can come in here and someone has a question, they can go right over to the right. So they can choose, you can have up to 20 FAQs that you can create. You can ask the AI a question, but when they click on this here, and then they're going to click on it and they're going to get in here an answer from the AI. And then the AI is going to push for your desired outcome, which is right here. Now, the desired outcome depends on the buttons that you have. So in my case, I want them to book a time in my calendar. So that's going to happen there, and then they're going to click. Now, the AI wants to keep the momentum going. Now, the AI is educated with individual website links inside of Dubb, so individual website pages. It will learn physically what's in text on those pages. And then also you can upload a PDF as well. Now, with both those things, the AI will know enough about what you're doing and then be able to help you close the deals. Now, these landing pages as well, these preset landing pages, you want to have different preset landing pages for different parts of your audience. So if I was in real estate and I worked with buyers and sellers, I would want a preset landing page for buyers and a preset landing page for sellers. Now, the biggest thing as well is you want to make sure that you have the right content on the page that speaks to the right folks of your audience because the messaging is going to be different. Now, when you're on a paid plan with Dubb, the team will meet you in Zoom and help you set up the pages with our optimization setup, logos, pages, buttons, all that good stuff. If you don't have video testimonials, which you see here in the playlist right here, one of the best ways to get them is with this little button right here called Reply with Video. So what can happen is when I send a video out to someone and I want a video testimonial, all I have to do is have that button below the video and say, "Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. Would love to get a video testimonial from you." All you have to do is click the button below and let me know how you feel. And then they send you that video back. You get a little notification in your video library that you have a video reply, and then you put it right here in the playlist. And this kind of closes the loop here in terms of what you really want for the engagement. So again, they land here. It's all about this experience. Now, all of this is tracked. So did someone click on an email? Did they click on any of the buttons? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? And did they interact with the AI? So all of that is super important. Now, as far as recording these different types of styles, like how would we record from the webcam here? How would we actually do that? What we would do is we would go inside of Dubb, we would click the red camera icon right up here at the top. And when we select this icon right here, it's going to open up your webcam. Now, again, when you think about the options here, you want to think about what's possible. So the first is going to be the virtual background. So how would I get a virtual background behind me? I'm going to go below, select virtual background, scroll down here, go to your photos, and then you're going to upload into this area any screenshots that you have. Now, once they're loaded in the library here, then you can choose from whatever one you want to choose from. Just click it, apply it, and then you've got it behind you. Now, the importance of this when you have these virtual backgrounds here is you want to make sure you have good lighting. So I have a good front light here with a ring light, but you could have natural light, you could have a combination of both. If you're going to talk with your hands, I would keep my hands within my shoulders here. Even though the team's done a great job with the borders, it's nice and clean, I would keep myself right here. Now, in terms of the phone, so if you wanted to be able to do the phone where you're holding up the message, you're going to get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And when you have it on your phone, you're going to be able to do this. So here is the Dubb mobile app. Here is going to be the whiteboard right there, right there. And then click here, and then you're able to type. And that's what I was doing before. So this is where you would type your hook or message, just like this. And there's going to be the hook right there. So you can do a combination of both, or even if you were just waving in front of the camera, it's something. You know, everyone else is sending text-based messages. If you even did the bare minimum, that's still way more than what someone else is doing. But from this performance here, virtual, phone, it all works well. Now, you also have the ability to use a teleprompter when you're recording with Dubb. So whatever way you want to record, we have that as an option. So to be able to access the script, you need a script saved into Dubb first. So inside of Dubb, in the dashboard, over here to the left under Assets, where it says Scripts, this is where you can add a script. Just click the little blue plus button there, and you can add a script and save it. And once it's there inside Scripts, then I can access it right up here at the top. So I can create a new script, or I can scroll and find the script that I want, or I have the ability to type the title in right there, and here we go. So here is the speed right here that you can increase up or down. Here is the play button. You can hit there. You can back the text up, or you can zoom it in. Now, when I'm getting ready to do this, I want to make sure that the teleprompter is about arm's length away. I think for an eye line, it's pretty good. Make sure the words flow up into your eye line at the top. And just give it a read through first. If you want to make any real-time changes, you can click the pencil icon right here and edit the script on the fly. Because, you know, sometimes you read it and you want to make a little bit of a change. So I'm going to hit the record button now. I'm going to get a 3, 2, 1 countdown. It'll be something like this. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. I can hit the pause button, stop, click it again to resume. If I want to delete, it's the red X. And if I want to save this into the Dubb platform, it is the blue check mark to save it into Dubb. So this is the most basic way to record on Dubb right from your webcam. Very straightforward, one-to-one, one-to-many. This is how you do it right here. So I'm going to save this video into the platform. I'm going to click the blue check mark. And when the blue check mark is clicked, it's going to save this into Dubb. And when we are done saving here, it's going to take us to the video edit page inside of the platform. Now, once you're inside here, this is where you can do some stuff. So I'm just going to grab another video just so we have it here. Okay. So when you have a video at the top here, you can click the pencil icon. You can change the title internally up here. Just make sure you click the check mark. You have the ability to preview what this video looks like on a preset landing page by clicking the little button to the right. This square right here with the arrow opens up here, and here's our preset landing page. We have it right here. We also have the ability to click our drop-down menu here and change it to a different preset background if we have it saved inside of Dubb. Notice this one here has a check mark and it says Rob's preset. So anytime I record a video, that background is going to be attached to it, unless I change it by clicking another one. You also have the ability to download the MP4 version of any video that you save into the platform. This is really good because if you record something with Dubb and you're doing social media posts, the platforms like the raw file, the MP4, so you can download it here. You also can upload it directly to your YouTube channel. Every Dubb video also has a QR code. So if you're doing like you're in real estate and you're doing you're doing an open house, you could have the placard on the counter, and when someone leaves, like, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. By the way, similar properties you can check out here. If you're doing any kind of physical mail marketing in the industry that you're in, those are fun videos to make. Hey, thanks for taking me out of your mail stack. If you're at a live event, you could have the QR code on your phone. So if you have a pre-made video that says, hey, it was great meeting you, you can click below to stay in touch. So a lot of different use cases you can do with every Dubb video that has a QR code. And below here, you have options. So you have analytics. So every video that you record, we have a digital AI coach called Kyra. So Kyra here, when you click generate, is going to give you feedback on all the videos that you've made. So whether you've done a video about whatever the topic is, it's going to give you feedback on the delivery analysis, visuals, and the content itself. So it's very non-biased and it's pretty quick. You also have the activity that we talked about earlier. Anyone clicking on the emails? Is anybody clicking on the buttons? Did anyone watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? And then you also have the details tab right in here. So this is going to remind you of what buttons are below the video, what AI sales assistant is on the page, and what playlist videos are directly below the video. And I can make the changes here if I'd like to. I can get rid of some videos, add some new ones, some buttons. And if I happen to send this video to someone, but I forgot to make the changes here, I still can make the changes, even though I've already sent it, and it will refresh on the other side. Every Dubb video also has editing here. So inside here, I can play the video.
Thanks for watching.
I can drag this to a certain cut point. So let's say I want to cut something out. So I'm going to drag it to right there. That's my first cut point. I'm going to click the scissor icon. It's going to split it. I can drag it to the second cut point, scissor icon. And now I've got things in three pieces. And whatever's highlighted in orange, I just click the trash can and it's gone. And if I want to bring everything back, just undo, 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 and you're right back to where you were. Now we also have a design tab. So I mentioned this in the beginning. When you record a Dubb video, the first 3 seconds is the animated preview. But you can change that here by sliding it to any other part of the video if you find it more just kind of visually appealing. Or you can upload your own thumbnail. So we recorded a video, we have it on a nice preset landing page, and now we just want to be able to send it. So to send it, you're going to open up an email, open up a compose, and you want to make sure that you have the word video in the subject line right here. It's the first thing that they see. You want to be able to also have that hook we talked about in the subject line, a little bit of text, and then to add the video in, you can add it in a couple ways. So one is going to be within the platform right inside here. There's always a big blue share and send button. So when you select that here, you're going to be able to click. You can put in here the email of the person you're sending it to, add a little personalization text if you want to, you don't have to, and then click copy for email. And then it is just a copy and paste, just like this. Now to add it in another way, you can do it right from in here. So there are shortcuts with Gmail and Outlook 365. Down here at the bottom, you see this little Dubb button inside of Gmail. That's a shortcut button, and Outlook 365 is off to the right in add-ins. And that button is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder right up here at the top. So when that's logged in and ready to go, all you have to do is click that button there. It opens up here. That's a Chrome extension screen recorder. We're going to use it in a second. But notice I'm able to scroll through my video library down to the bottom right. That's where you would find the video that you want. You click advanced options, again, put the email in for the tracking, add some personalization if you want to, and then just click insert and it will pop it in just like that. So 2 ways you can add it in there. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at in terms of recording is going to be this one right here, the browser-based screen recorder, the Chrome extension, any website you want to be on top of. We're going to use LinkedIn as an example for this. So if I wanted to reach out to Ruben here, I'm going to get the Dubb Chrome extension by Googling Dubb Chrome extension and then have a three-step process to pin this up here at the top. And then once it's here, I have the ability to do a few things. So we want to think about shape, placement, and size of our webcam. So size you can adjust right here on the side. You can pull it like this. I wouldn't go too big because you want to be able to, not cover the whole screen if you're going to be doing this. Shape, you can change the different sizes right here. Square, boom, like this. And then you also can put yourself wherever you want to put yourself. So for LinkedIn, I'm going to keep myself in a circle because Ruben's in a circle. I'm going to reduce my size just a little bit, probably like that. And I'm going to put myself right next to him. Now, functionality on this too. Over here, you have the ability to turn your camera off if you ever wanted to do an audio walkthrough of a website. You also have the ability to use your headshot if you want to use that. And if you are live like this in here, you have the ability to put a virtual background behind you as well. You also can use the annotation tool, which is right over here to the left. You also have the ability to use a teleprompter. This one's a little bit different because you can physically move this wherever you'd like to move it to. You're going to find your script like you did before. You can manipulate the sides like this. And I'm going to physically put this up by the camera up here at the top. Now, a word of caution with the Chrome extension here, because it's a browser-based screen recorder. If you want to use the teleprompter, you got to leave a little bit of space at the top to click on this physically. If you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab. You won't be able to get to it. So you want to leave a little bit of a gap. So when you hit record, you can tap this thing, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. You also have the ability to use this inside the bubble, which is what we talked about before. You want to have your hook, so you can add that element as well. Now, there are three orientations to record over here. So right over here, you have webcam. If you click on camera, opens up wide like a webcam. If you click on tab, it's going to open up where it's a nice clean cut of this page. You won't see any of the tabs at the top. And if you click on screen, it's going to get the entire computer screen, and then you can bounce around to different tabs if you want to bounce around to different tabs. I like tab option a lot, so I'm going to go with that with this example. All right, I got my hook ready to go, and here's how we do this. We're going to hit record over to the right. We're going to choose our tab. There it is right there. And here we go. I'm going to click share, and this is what it's going to look like. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I thought I'd reach out to you here on LinkedIn because you are an author, my friend, which I did not know. I didn't know you wrote a book. It's called Click Record. I got to click record. I love clicking record. So again, it was my whole hook right here. My 3-second animated preview was me doing this. And then I jumped to full screen. When you do these screen recordings, jumping to full screen is a nice way to kind of hammer home your point. If you want to be able to do it. And to do it, you can hover over your webcam with your mouse, double click. It brings you here. Double click the screen to go back. You also can hover over here and click the square here, it jumps you here. Click here to go back. And you also can click the button at the bottom that has the expand webcam, brings you here, and clicks here to go back. Now, as far as the movement, you can scroll around, be very free flowing if you'd like to. You also can hit the pause button right down over here. So if you want to stop the recording, take a break, you can do that. You don't have to go completely through without pausing, and then just click below to resume. You have the annotation tool right over here to the left. You can do arrows on the screen if you'd like to. You have the ability to put things in numerical order of importance. You can do some text on the screen if you'd like. You also can underline, do circles, draw on the screen, and all of these annotations are going to stay sticky. So if you continue down the page, they're not going to follow you down. They'll stay where they're supposed to stay, and then you can just delete them. So if you want to reach out on LinkedIn, like right here, if you want to be on top of any website where you're walking someone through something, Chrome extension is a nice quick way to do it. So I'm going to hit the check mark below, and this is again going to be saving the video into the Dubb platform, right back to the video edit page where we were before, so we can do some editing in there, and you'll have the ability to do that. Now, in terms of LinkedIn, we just recorded a video for Ruben. So how would we send this to Ruben? So on LinkedIn, you want to make sure you're a first connection. So you're connected, and then you want to click the message button here. And when you do, this is where we have a little Dubb shortcut button right inside here. When you click that button there, you're able to find the video, which is right in here. Click insert. You can change the text right here, and then you're able to send it. And then they'll be able to see that nice animated preview. It's shown as a link right now. It might have a little bit of a bug here, but it will typically show that animated preview that we saw before. And that's what you want someone to see. Now, as far as the other screen recorder that we talked about, this one here, right down over here, the Dubb desktop app. So to use this one, you're going to want to Google Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC, And then the Dubb symbol will either be at the top or the bottom. On my Mac, it's at the top. I believe on PC, it's at the bottom. And when you'll see these different options here, you can always click View Quick Menu. It'll pop up like this. And then I'm going to compare the screen recording with the Chrome that you just saw with the desktop. So I'm going to click Record Screen. It's going to open up, put me on the screen. Now, similarities with the Chrome. Same thing with the bubble, has all the same functionality we just saw. Same thing with the annotation tool with the desktop, it has all the same functionality. The only difference is when you use the annotations with the desktop app, they are not going to stay sticky. They're going to follow you. So you want to use them, delete them, and then move on. The teleprompter is similar in the fact that you can move it around like we did with the Chrome. Different when you click in here to get a script. Let me grab this one here. You'll notice the first option here is auto track. Auto track is voice recognition. So if I hit record and I was going to read the script, it would go at my pace. If I want to get rid of auto track, I can click this here. Now it's closed and now it's auto scroll like this. So it's either auto scroll or auto track. You have that option here with the desktop app. The last part is the recording itself. So down here on the control panel, there's a little red slash that's in that square. If I was to hit the record button now, I would get my entire computer screen if that red slash was right here, whole thing. If I get rid of the red slash by clicking on it, now I have a drop down of choices. So it's on custom right now. So custom means wherever I put this thing, whatever's inside the blue lines here is going to be part of the recording. And with custom, I can crop around anything that I want to crop around. So whether it's a document, website, Canvas slide, video, whatever it is, I can get very specific. I also can click below and click another choice, which is landscape, which is the proper YouTube orientation. I also can click below and go to portrait. So if I wanted to create a social media video right from my desktop app, I can do this. Just put it on top of whatever you want to record. And then to record itself, this is where a big difference is as well. So I'm going to hit the record button here. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And now I am recording. 2 seconds is the recognition point when you hit record. It's got to be at least 2 seconds to register. And I can pause and resume, just like we could with the Chrome. But the big difference here is the check mark. So when I select the check mark, it's not going to save it into Dubb like it did the last 2 times. When I select it here, it's going to open a preview window, and we're going to see a clip that I just recorded. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. Now, the cool thing about clip recording is you can drag and drop videos from your computer and make them part of the story here. Now, the reason you're able to do that is because if you have a video that's an MP4 file, like remember before, any Dubb video we save in the Dubb, you can download an MP4 file, you can make it part of the story here. So I recorded a screen recording clip. I have it right here. How do I continue recording? Well, let's just minimize this out of the way because let's just say I want to show a different window. Let's say I want to show this. I just pull whatever I want to show up, pull my preview window back up, and now there's 3 creative icons to the bottom left to continue recording. So if I want to do another screen recording clip that looks just like this visually, select the button all the way to the bottom left, the icon, record screen video. It'll open up, bring you right back here. And then just make your adjustments. What do you want to show? What you don't want to show? Put yourself in your spot you want. Hit record. And now it's going to be a recording in the same style that we just did at the first clip, but I'm on top of something different. Hit the check mark, and there's your second clip. And you can move these clips in any order that you want, so you don't have to record chronologically. You also can tap the 3 dot menu and download or delete each individual clip. Now, the next choice is your webcam icon down there at the bottom. So when you click that one there, here we go. I can hit record, and now there's a webcam style video that I'm recording because maybe this is the beginning of the video. Maybe it's the end. I could be talking about something very specifically, and then I hit the check mark there, and there is the third clip. Looks like I'm trying to make a point. And then the last option is record narrator video. Narrator video gives you the ability to play a pre-recorded video inside of a bubble and put it on top of whatever you like to put it on top of. So for instance, if I was in real estate and I'm doing a market update, I could sit in front of my webcam with my script, talk about the market update, save it into my video library, and then I could just pull up the website, the market update website, pull it up, and then just put the pre-recorded version of me on top of it and let the pre-recorded version of me talk about it. And I could just scroll around the page. So any pre-record that you have in your video library, you can put it on top of anything. So if I select Dubb narrator icon, it's going to take me to my video library. Let's just pretend this is the video. And then there it is. And then you put it on top of whatever you want, hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is going to take it from here. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, pause and resume, and I'm going to hit the check mark, and it's going to save it as well. Now, when we're ready to combine all of these clips into one video, you're going to click the edit button to the bottom right. It's going to merge all of our clips together. And once they're merged into one video, I even have an editing suite right here inside of the desktop app. So if I want to do some editing, I can edit. And it's very similar to the editor you saw inside of Dubb. I can download the MP for it now if I want to. If it's a longer video, it might be a good idea to download it before. And then click upload, and it will upload it into the platform. Now, the last part of this is going to be the mobile app. Now, the mobile app is very similar to the desktop app because it's also a clip recorder. So what you would do is just get the mobile app on your phone, and when you have it, you have some cool functionality here. So let me share my screen here, and you'll be able to see this. Okay. So when you have the mobile app, down at the bottom, there is a blue camera icon. So when you select that there, it's going to open up. And when you're first using the app here, it's going to be defaulted for 1 minute when you first use it. So I always slide mine over to 10, just like this, so I don't get cut off. To record, you're going to tap the circle at the bottom, and now I am recording. You can see the timer on the button, and you can see the timer up here on my eye line. I can also pause this video by tapping the pause button right there, stop it, click it again to resume. And to end the recording, you're going to tap the circle again, and now you're going to see a clip show up right here right there. So just like the desktop app that you just saw, this is a clip recorder. And this clip individually has been downloaded to my phone. So I have it in my photo video area on my phone in case I need it. I'm going to hit record one more time. Here we go. I'm going to tap the circle again. And there is the second clip. And I can physically move these clips around. I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and slide it. I also can tap a clip individually. And when I tap it, I can delete, trim, or edit. So when I click the edit buttons, I have the ability to click on music. There's a whole whole audio library you can choose from. Just make sure the levels are adjusted between your original audio and the music so it doesn't overwhelm your voice. You can do some text on the screen like we talked about before. Remember the hook? You just type your hook in here and you can choose any color or font that you want, size, and then you can just move it around, wherever you want it on the screen. So that's what we showed in the beginning. You also can do a voiceover. You can speed up the action. You can add burned in subtitles now, or you can add them later at the end. These icons right over here. So if you click the tooltip at the top, it's going to tell you what their functionality is here. And then to get rid of it, tap the tooltip again, and it gets rid of it. Now for a countdown timer right here, I always go 3 seconds. I think that's kind of the perfect amount of time when you hit record. You get the 3, 2, 1, and you're ready to go. We have a 10-second one in case you need it. And then if you're doing a walk and talk and it's a little herky-jerky, you can use this button right here, which is stabilization, video stabilization. So low, medium, or high, and then it'll basically take it from this to more like this. You also have a teleprompter right here. So if you tap this here, you have the ability to find your script like we did before, create new script at the top, or scroll, or type in the title of the script that you want. And when you find it, grab it there. Here's the speed between 1 and 10. You can hit the play button, see if you like the speed that it's at. If not, you can speed it up. If you find that your eyes are not staying at the top here where they should be and they're searching for the words going down, either increase the speed or move the guardrails up like this. Because there's nothing to look at here, you got to keep your eyes at the top. And if you want to make the adjustment to landscape, just turn the phone and the script will adjust to the side. You also can edit the script right here with the pencil icon. So if you read it and you're like, I'm not sure if I like it, you can change it here. If you have an iPhone, you have this as an option. You can click the gear icon and you can go auto track. So when I hit record, this is going to be voice recognition like this. Think the company gatekeeper is tough? Try getting past their AI spam filter. Modern gatekeepers are algorithms and inbox rules. One in. So notice it was going at my pace. So if you have an iPhone, you have that as an option. So auto track and auto scroll. And if you want to close it, tap the X at the top right. That closes the teleprompter. Now, if you recorded something outside of the Dubb mobile app and you have it on your phone and you want to put that video in here in the story, just go to the folder icon here. It'll take you to your photo video area, find the video you want and just add clips. Yes, and it'll drop it right in. If you want to record what's on your screen, this button right here. If you want to use filters, this button. So this will give you skin smoothing, black and white, kind of different color gradations you're able to use in here and just kind of slide through and see which ones you like. This one right here is picture in picture that I showed you in the beginning. So when you click that, it's going to record what's in front of you, and then you can physically move yourself up, down, and around, bigger or smaller, just like this. We're able to zoom into the background like this. And then so pretty cool options that you can do from picture in picture. Last one is virtual background at the bottom. So any screenshot you got, take it, put it on your phone, go here, and then just select it from your phone, put it behind you, and you're able to record it. And then when you're ready and you have all the clips that you like and you want to merge them together into that one video, click the blue button to the top right. That merges all the clips together. And then on your phone, you're going to have a finished version of that video downloaded on your phone. And then you can upload it right in here into the platform by clicking the blue upload button, and that will save it into Dubb. Now, the mobile app, you have options here on the home area as well. So as you can see, we have our video library right here. So let's just say I want to send Garfield out here to somebody. Here we go. Well, not Garfield. No copyright. It's not Garfield. It's just an orange cat. So if I want to send this out here, you can click the blue button in the middle. It says share video. When you select it here, there's a little drop down. Select copy for email, and it will say copy to clipboard. Just paste it. Copy for SMS. Copy, paste it. Or you can use the icons to the top right of the video. The block icon would be the email, and then the paper airplane icon would be the SMS. You also have on here an AI writer. So down at the bottom next to the blue camera icon, if you select the brain icon, then you're able to do some AI writing in here, and you can do that all from within the mobile app. Now, you also have an AI writer available within the platform of Dubb in the dashboard as well. So if you're in the main area of Dubb, you can go right in here and do the same thing with the AI called Auto that I mentioned in the beginning. So if we're in here and we're inside our dashboard, you have the ability right here at the top with Auto to do what you need to do. You could ask Auto questions about Dubb. How do I use the desktop app, mobile app? What are the best videos to send? I'm in real estate. What are the best ones to send to buyers, sellers? All the kind of AI questions you're able to ask right here. The difference we have with the AI writer that we added is over here to the top right. There's this little profile icon right here. So when you select this, notice that it says basic and sales. So let's just pretend I'm in recruitment and I work with employers and candidates. I want to be able to create an employer profile and a candidate profile. So when I create these, the AI is just going to ask me questions about this part of my audience. I have a preferred tone of communication because it might be different between employers and candidates. And then you also can apply the have method, which is a writing structure that inherently will be in there when it does the writing, which would be H would be hook your audience, A is address their needs, V is provide value, E is an extended call to action. And then all you have to do is click save. And then when you get in here, you're like, all right, I want to do some video scripts for my employer crowd or some emails or whatever it is. Just select the profile. Then the AI is going to remember about that part of your audience. Then you come in here and type what you want. And if you're typing a script in here, it'll ask you, hey, do you want to save it to scripts in the platform? You say yes, and it saves it inside of Dubb. So a lot of cool functionality right here from the AI perspective. Now, from a sending perspective with a CRM, okay, when you have a CRM that you like, let's say you have a HubSpot or a Salesforce or a Go High Level or a Follow Up Boss, we have a lot of integrations with different third-party senders and CRMs. So if you love your workflows with those different companies that you have and you just want to add video, you have the ability to do that. If you're looking to kind of shrink your tech stack or you don't have a CRM, you can use Dubb. So over here to the left under CRM, you can upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do task deals tags, campaigns, you can do email or SMS bulk sending, and we even have automation available, drip sequences with our Pro Plus plan if you want automation. Now, also within the dashboard here, there's a little something cool that we added recently. This is right up here. I'll show you where this is at. If you click the camera icon over here to the right, so it says create video from AI prompt. We just added this. So we've had it for a little while, but what you have in here is the ability to create an AI video and then use it. So you can choose the type of AI video you want. So it says intro hook right here. You can choose intro hook, greeting video, user generated content, social media commercial pitch. So whatever one you pick, there's going to be a little example video. So let's click on the intro hook one.
Are you ready to solve your biggest problem right now?
So that one's right there. You can do greeting video. Let's see, which the other one? This is the only one that's an example right now. And then down here you have your video prompt, which, you can get as specific as you want. If you know exactly what you want, great. If you're not too sure, just give a general description. And the AI is going to give you, when you click generate concepts, it's going to give you three options to choose from. And then you just pick the one you want. Now, video can be landscape or portrait, and the duration can be anywhere from 4 seconds to 12 seconds. So notice how it automatically was defaulted for 8 seconds for this little greeting type video that I switched it to. But if I switch it to intro hook, well, that stays at 4. So 4, 8, and 12. And when it's created and you click generate concepts and you select one, it's not even that long. It's pretty quick. You'll get an email that says your video is ready, and then you'll be able to kind of preview it. I did one where I did one about, I'll show you this one I did over here. Let me get out of here. I did one, I like sharks, so I did a shark one. I'll show you this one right here. It's for the live training. Right, there we go. So I wanted a great white swimming towards the screen to say live training. So this is what it would look like.
Welcome to the training.
Pretty freaky, right? No, yes, I thought I did a pretty good job. It's got good details and everything. So it really just comes down to like, what are you looking to do? The intro ones are pretty good. You can have an intro video to your authentic human video. So it really depends on what you want to do. And we're working through a lot of the use cases for that. And the more we flesh that out. So. Lastly, within the dashboard here, if you do need help from the team, down over to the bottom left, there's a little intercom down there, this little green bubble. You can chat with the team or the AI. You also can click in here and do a keyword search, and it'll typically bring up a video and an article as well. We also have over here under the training, you have the second link here, which is our Dubb showcase page, it's called Dubb Academy. It has a lot of our videos in here as well. We also have Dubb Partners, which is over here under referrals. If you click apply now, it will create a referral link for you. And when you share that link, we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through that link. So if you want to share it, share away. Invite them in here to the training. If you ever have a setup where you want us to come in and pitch to your company, or you have an event set up, let us know. We also have a webinar that we do every Thursday. So every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. PST, and I'll put this link in the chat right now. We have a meeting that we do. So I'm gonna put this in here. I just dropped it in. That's Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. That is totally partner-based strategies, all that good stuff for partners. And then if you're in real estate, we have a very specific one on Wednesday, a webinar at 11:30 a.m. PST. That's for real estate folks, which is totally real estate focused. And then Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. PST, we have our Dubb founder coaching, which is with Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb. And they have their own curriculum. They have a little form you can fill out about your company. So a much kind of deeper dive in there if you want to be that. If you have your Pro Plus member, you have access to that. So those are kind of the basics in there. The thing you really want to focus on is, what's your hook? Why are you reaching out to the people you're reaching out to, one to one, one to many? And then once you know what your hook is, then how do I visually want to do this? If you want to talk about an article or a company website or someone's profile, put yourself in a bubble and be on that page. If you want to do a quick hello video, do something right from your webcam. You can do it with the mobile as well. So these are all different ways to communicate in the best way possible with what you do. And if you ever need a strategy session, you can always book with me. If you ever need help with anything, it's support@dubb.com. Yeah. So Ina, if you're still here, hey Ina.
Hey,
Ina's from our team, everybody. She knows everything about Dubb, absolutely every corner of the platform. Were there any questions in the Q&A, Ina, I guess, or in the chat?
I go see
Let's see.
this.
I don't see any in here. I'm looking. Does anybody have any questions? I see somebody has their hand up. Let me see. Go ahead, Jai. What's up, Jai? How are you? Happy Monday, my friend.
Happy Monday, Rob. I'm glad to see Ina here too. So, hey, I just have one quick question. You know that on that embed thing, I know Ina said that it had to have the security link there or whatever that is, SSL. Now, what I was trying to do, I was trying to put one of my articles
Mhm.
as right on the bottom of the Dubb landing page, and for some reason, it seemed like it don't want to work.
Hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, like, all I was just trying to do was just like add in a help center link,
Hmm.
and then I can talk about it. as well. Even though people are going to it anyways, I just it just gives it a little bit more pizzazz because that's like one of my main articles.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
What do you think, Ian? What do you got?
I think I need to see the visual. Have you submitted the ticket in through the chat, Jay?
No, but I can do that right now though.
Yeah, yeah, please do so that I could see it, and then if I can resolve it, we get to get that to the tech team.
Okay, I do that right now. I didn't do a video on it, but because it just I figured Rob's the master. He can always get it fixed. He figures it out.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
that's past my pay grade here. You're talking to Ina's the brains here. Hey, what's going on? I just try to, do the whole show. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, and I'll record it right now.
All right, sweet. Thanks,
Awesome.
Jen.
All right.
Thanks, Ina. And then I saw somebody else had their hand up. Sabira, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Sabira, if you can hear me okay, hi. If you can hear me.
Yes. Hi. Hi. How's everybody?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. So what I'm trying to do, and I think you may have been alluding to this when I popped on a little bit late, so pardon me, but so I've been using my email list. I've got everything imported, blah, blah, blah. And I really want to send the same message to let's say I want to send it to 20 or 30 people. And so all I want to do is take my hook, but then I guess I don't know if it's called splicing it onto the beginning of each of the person's video so they think it's personal, even though the whole message is I'm gonna send the same thing to 30 people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Explain how to
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, you can have the
Is it possible to edit that within Dubb, or do I need to take it to another platform to do that?
Well, you can do it in a couple ways. You can, if you wanted to record like a what, like a hey, like hey Rob, hey Ina, right? The different beginnings, or what's the
Yes.
part you're okay. So you could have
Yes, just to
your
say their name and then, but the bulk of it is all the same message going to a gazillion people.
yeah, yeah. Now you could do the quick little intro with their names if doing that part, and you
Yes.
record the one video, the bulk. You record that once,
Yes.
and then that
Yes.
could either be in the playlist, or if you wanted to, you could use the video editor function with the desktop app. So what you could do is,
Ah,
yeah,
okay. I was on the
yeah,
wrong.
yeah. It's just, it's really just one or two, right? Those would be the top two choices, I would say, right? Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Or if you want just to send like a bulk email, you can do that, and then you just need to maybe the actual video should just be just a general one, no specific name like hi, I'm Ina from Dub, and then in the video header you can put there the first name token so that the CRM would change it to the would just change it to the person's first name. Yeah, you could go to the
Okay.
campaign section to do that. And
yeah,
then yeah. And you can even add in the body of the email just the first name token so that that would be replaced by CRM too. So people would think
Okay.
that it's a hyper personalized video.
yeah.
Got it.
We'd have
Got
to
it.
put
So
a bar
just
at the top.
basically
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so use the bar at the top and then use the name token instead of doing the whole hook visually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's just
Got
a
it.
choice because
Got
that
it.
way it would be convenient within the campaigns, like Ina's talking about. So
Right.
there are like three ways to do it. So just I think the way that Ina just said would probably be the most efficient, right, Ina? Probably, I would think. Yeah.
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 But you could do the like like any of those approach. Sometimes it takes like these A/B tests to see which one is more effective, but
Mhm.
technically all of them is effective. Maybe for the first batch you can send like that bulk email, and then
Mhm.
maybe in the second in the B part you can do the hyper personalized where you can say hi Rob, I'm Ina, and then and so on for the
Mm,
other audience.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Which one is more
Okay.
effective?
Okay. I think I understand. And you said the best way to do that is from the desktop app versus the other.
Well, the desktop app would do the editing. So, like, if you ever recorded a
Got it.
video that said, "Hey, this is Rob. Hey, this is Jen," or "Hey, Jen. Hey, Rob," all that stuff, right? You can download the MP4, so you have that, and
Mhm.
then you can open the
Okay.
video editor in the Dubb app and just add it in and then add the other one in. It's a little more time consuming that way. I think the way Ina said it is probably the best way with the bulk sending.
The bulk sender. Okay, I
Yep.
will work on that. And I have one other question. There's another training after this, is that right?
Not today, but tomorrow there's Pro Plus. So there's with Dubb, there's Pro and Pro Plus. So if you're on Pro Plus, you have access to founder coaching, which is every Tuesday. So that's Ruben and Darius. They have their own curriculum and everything. And then Wednesday is real estate, and then Thursday is Dubb Partners.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to meet you, Spirit. Listen, if you have any questions, we have that email. I know you came in a little late. I'll put this in right here. It's feedback@Dubb. I'm putting it in the chat right now. That's the email. If you ever want to record something, send it to us and we can check it out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course, of course. We love looking at that stuff. I do anyway. I think Ina does too. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Boom.
Awesome.
Sweet. And then I think someone had a question about Wealthbox CRM. I think it was Mark. Mark,
Yep.
I didn't. Hey, Mark, I didn't see it in the list, but do we just need probably an email token if we're going to get the integration, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna reach out to you, Mark, for the requirement that we are asking for the CRM so that we can get like we can start the integration process. It's pretty much like the email token so that we can get the parameters and the what you call this, the email pixel to get the so that we can get to the analytics of the video. So once you send out the video using Wealthbox, we'll be able to track who watched, who clicked, who viewed the video.
Does that help, Mark?
Yeah, am I unmuted? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, you're good. Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. See, I'm just starting to work with Wealthbox. I don't know if that's one of the ones that work. You also mentioned High Level as a CRM, so I'm not really committed to Wealthbox at this point.
Uh,
I could go with a different one. Are there better CRMs that work well with your system? Is High Level one that does?
What would you say? And I think high level does that. I mean, Follow Up Boss is good too. I know it's more a real estate one, but also
Yeah,
Salesforce.
yeah. So if you prefer, go high level. Yes, we do have integration with go high level. Right now, we don't have integration with Wealthbox CRM, so
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
just go with go high level if you're not yet committed to any of those. But Dubb is also a CRM. Just want to put it out there. So you
Yeah.
can use Dubb so that yeah, some of our users wanted to just use Dubb instead of going with other CRM because yeah, it's like one platform and everything will be on just one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I need a CRM for other things, for business
Mm,
related things, for
yeah.
client information and for, all that stuff, other personal information. So I'm just kind of looking at what makes sense. I've heard, is it Go High Level or just High Level or what is it called?
It's go high level
Go High
for
Level. Okay. I'll
yeah,
look into that.
into that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, great. Let's see. Do we have any other questions in here? I think we had. Let's see.
Visa Gen, this totally blew up my mind. But
That's good.
yeah, feel free to join. What
Yeah.
about how about for food industry, Rob?
Hmm. Yeah, I would say, hey, let me unmute. Is it Dejan? I don't want to pronunciate your name. I want to get it right. Dejan, can you hear me okay, Jean? Let's see. I saw your question about the food industry. If you can hear me okay. Looks like I'm trying to unmute you, but I don't know, I'm sure if you can unmute. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the whole idea is always the use case. So, if you're reaching out to anyone in a sales capacity, regardless of the industry, and that's great. What's the point? Why are you reaching out? What's the hook? And then it's just about deciding how you want to deliver it. Are you reaching out to the folks on LinkedIn? Are you sending them emails? So we can discuss that when you come into these trainings. Looks like you can unmute. I'm trying to unmute you, but I think there might be an issue there. Oh, I'm using my phone here. Okay. The answer is yes. It's just deciding on, again, what's your hook? Who are you reaching out to? How do you want to visually send it? Do you want to record from your webcam? Do you want to record, share your screen? So there are different ways to do that. And hopefully that answers. But yeah, the answer is yes. You definitely can. Um, and then, did you see the one from David Steele? Do you know if I can share videos with, looks like social, it looks like a link in there, I believe. Let's see. It's like a scheduler. I believe you probably could, I would think. I'm not sure as far as the tracking, all that. I'm not sure if that would work.
Yeah, I think you can share the Dubb video, I mean the Dubb video link on the social media post. Of course, you can do that. However, we don't recommend it because most of the social media platform limits the post that like the algorithm doesn't go along with it because yeah, there people will be going outside the platform, the social media platform. So if you're going to post what you have recorded with Dubb, we recommend downloading it instead and then posting it natively or using socialmonials if you want to. I think the team has used I forgot the name of it, but yeah, we used to have like that scheduler as well. And we just don't add the any links in the description. We add the link in the comment section so that when people click on it, they'll be sent to the video landing page with the calls to actions that we would like them to do. So
Yeah, as long as there's a way, we're typically creating posts for 2 weeks out for
Mhm.
Mhm.
a couple different businesses. And so it would be hard if I had to like do it separately every day.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
have Go High Level, but I didn't really want to use it just for that piece
Yeah.
because Social Monials, it seemingly is doing a good job. So, we create that one content piece and it will put it out on wherever, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, you name it.
I think there's like repurpose.io, I think, as well. I think we've been using for a little while too. I think is the name of it, repurpose.io. Have you heard of that, Dave?
I have. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. We've tried a few of them. This one just seems like it's been pretty easy. It's pretty easy for me to check the posts and to have them scheduled out in advance. That's all.
Okay.
I guess I could try it and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I just see, I mean, when we do our social posts in general, we always try to remember to have just a pinned comment at the top that has a Dubb landing page in case someone wants to go there. So if they, whatever the post is about, they can click that in the comment and then go to that landing page where they get, you get your videos, you got your buttons, all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have a one-on-one training call tomorrow. I think I'm getting pretty close,
Oh,
and
nice.
I've created several videos, so I just kind of want to kind of tie it together, and then start really sending a bunch of stuff out. I'm also moving over to my own domain, and that site should be ready tonight.
Okay, great. Perfect. That's awesome. Well, hey, listen, feedback at Dubb if you ever want to send us a video.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few I can send. I just got back from a trip to Colorado, so I did a few while I'm up there because people aren't used to seeing me around snow.
Perfect. Hey, listen, any kind of hook you could think of. We're all in a very visual. We always look for, I mean, think about it, social media is just it kind of like affected all of us in terms of just sales and what we're seeing and how fast we need to make a decision within seconds about what we want to click on. So it's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I
Cool.
might send over a few.
Well, feel free. Yeah, we're here. Sweet. Good to meet you, David.
Yep, you as well.
And then, okay. So let's see. There was a question that was an anonymous, someone in the anonymous had a question here about for how long can someone use the basics plan? So for the free one, Ina, is always free, I would imagine. If you're on a free trial, then it pops over to the free one. I think it just stays that way full until you decide to upgrade, you know?
yeah,
So yeah.
exactly. It's gonna be free forever. However, there's a limit
Yeah.
to like it's gonna be standard definition and then 25 videos only
Yeah.
and there will be no calls to actions, no branding, just Dubb branding in there,
Yeah.
Dubb ads and yeah, well, however you can use it as like your video hosting platform, but it's just um very there are limitations.
Yeah. Yeah. Very limited. And then Carl, I saw you had your hand up, my friend. Go ahead. Hi, Carl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. How are you?
Oh, not bad. And yourself?
Doing
I'm
good.
ready to sign up, but I got some issues. I need someone to call me so I can, pay for it and at least get signed up and then I can get started.
Yeah, we'll
But
reach out to you, Carl.
yeah,
Yeah.
can you reach my telephone number? Can you guys reach out to me? And that would be great.
Yeah, we have your. I believe you have. I think we have his free trial in there, I believe, and then we'll give you a call, and yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Okay, because I just wanted to pay for it and
Yeah,
then get started. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll definitely take care of it for you. That sounds
All
good.
right. All
Sweet,
right.
thanks, Carl. Uh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Well, everyone, look, we're a little past the hour. We appreciate everyone coming in. Thanks for coming to the training. We will be back tomorrow, same time, and we look forward to seeing everybody then. Thanks so much for coming in. Bye, everybody. See ya.